Good morning, gorgeous ones. Getting close to Christmas. It's only a week and a bit, I think. December goes like this, bang, in a second, and it's gone. So I just wanted to pop in and ask you guys what your plans are for the unexpected or maybe even the expected Christmas gifts of food. So it's tricky because, at our clinic, we get lots of boxes of chocolates. I know that teachers get lots of boxes of chocolates. Good morning, Susan. I know that nursing staff, lots of people. Good morning, Jacinta. Lots of very well-meaning people. Andrea, I feel like Miss Helena. Hello, Joanne, I can see you. Lots of people give the gift of chocolate or some other food thing in a very well-meaning, kind gesture, but for some of us is not that helpful. So we received, and this isn't a huge deal for me because I don't like plum pudding, but we received on our doorstep a plum pudding that was couriered from my accountant. This made me think, oh my God, what a waste of money. He said, the cost of the courier, it's an upmarket plum pudding and nobody in our house likes it. If you remember my story from childhood, we've all got plum pudding trauma, where as children we were forced to eat my nana's plum pudding that we all hated until we all objected, and my poor suffering mum would eat it to not offend my nana, who had spent, several months concocting this pudding that no one liked. So the pudding, we will just give that away to somebody. But it's really interesting because for a lot of the time people said to me, we'll just give the chocolates to your kids. And I go, my kids, they don't need it. They don't need all that chocolate. So I'm interested to know what you guys are going to do because it will come. So, here are your options. You can give it to somebody who is perhaps isn't interested in, sort of weird, isn't it? Are they interested in food? Perhaps they're metabolically flexible. In fact, maybe you don't know. You love plum pudding, right, Annette? Maybe I'll give it to you. But the idea, no, in fact, what am I talking about? You don't want the plum pudding. The idea of who do you give these products to? And this is something that I really want you to have a think about. There's no right or wrong answer, okay? I'm just pondering the question, what are you going to do with them? So the options are you give them to somebody else, you take them to another function and you then just give them to the other people that are there, you throw them in the bin. I know people go, what, you can't throw them in the bin? You absolutely can throw chocolates, in the bin if you want to. There's nothing wrong with it. It is not wasting it. Remember, your body is not the bin. It feels really hard because your brain goes, what? It's someone's paid for it? Well, look, let's be honest. You can buy a giant box of celebrations or favourites or whatever they're called now for like $10. And quite often they're on special for $7.50. So, it's not actually the money. And so the thing is that your body, correct, Tara? Your body is not the bin. So if you don't want to eat them because they're unhelpful to you, get rid of them in whatever way you can. It doesn't have to be giving them to someone else. It is allowed to be chucking them in the bin. You don't have to say to the person, I'm not mean. I'm not going to go, oh, thanks, bang, straight in the bin. But I certainly put a lot of stuff in the bin. Okay, so anybody's out there who watches me, don't buy me chocolate. Unfortunately, or food, it will go in the bin. There you go, I've said it. Because it just does. Unless it's 95% lint chocolate. A block of 95% lint chocolate, I would keep that. But everything else, any other food, unless it's some sort of beautiful tea, is unhelpful to me and goes in the bin. And I don't feel at all bad about that. I used to, but I've spent a lot of time working on that because my body is not the bin. And, it's well-meaning but unhelpful. So there you go, lovelies. Have a think about it. It will come your way. Just because I don't eat Christmas, treats doesn't make me a party pooper. I still have a lot of fun at Christmas. We can still be crazy. We can still have the joy that comes with Christmas. It just doesn't mean eating cheap, shitty sugar. All right, lovelies. I'm off to clinic today, hence my scrubs. I don't actually normally get around in a t-shirt like this. But I will see you all tomorrow and have a wonderful, wonderful day enjoying sunshine if it's near you. Okay, darlings, bye now.